Hi everyone, it's Gaynor from Fitfish, and I want to talk to you today about keeping a healthy balance in these uncertain times. And these really are completely unprecedented times, aren't they? And I just wanted to reach out to you all really because we're all experiencing various different emotions and feelings and thoughts, and we don't know how we should be thinking or feeling. And it's helpful to just have some encouragement and some people to draw alongside, and also some healthy tips so that we can maintain a bit of a balance during these times. So I've got 3 points that I want to make that hopefully will encourage you. And the first one is, don't let others dictate your response. There's so many voices around us telling us different things about this situation that we're in. And actually, we need to focus on the voices that matter the most and the main voices. It's okay to feel however you feel right now, whether that's sad, lonely, upset, scared, worried, hopeful, happy, content, at peace. However you feel right now is okay. But make sure that it's your response, not a response that you feel you should be having because people around you are having that kind of response. Make sure that you're feeling your response because it's from you, and make sure that those right voices are the strongest. So I would say that really we need to be listening to the government, and obviously the government's advice, the NHS and their advice and guidelines, and of course God's voice and what the Bible says about what's going on. And then our voice and what ourselves are telling us too, and the situation around us is telling us. Because there's so many voices from Facebook, from social media, from the news, and sometimes it can be a little bit confusing. So decide from the facts how you are going to feel. We can't control the circumstances, but we can control our thoughts, our emotions, our actions, and the results. And the results that come from all of those things have a massive impact. And we need to guard our hearts and our minds during this time so that our thoughts and our emotions don't get out of control and lead us to unnecessary actions and results. And just a small example is the whole toilet roll thing. So there's 2 ways this could go. We all know there's a little bit of a shortage, and really there is quite a shortage, isn't there? In fact, I don't know where the toilet rolls are. And you can have 2 responses to this. Some people have obviously gone into complete panic about it. So when they have spotted some toilet roll, before the restrictions were put into place, how many things you could buy, they have been stockpiling. So their thoughts were thinking, I'm never going to see toilet roll again. I might have to stay at home for months on end. What if I run out? Getting really scared. So the emotion is scared, fear. Their action is selfish and it's stockpiling. And the result is that there's not enough for other people. Whereas the other reaction could be, oh, there's not much toilet paper around. I'm sure they'll sort this out at some point, but for now, I'll just have to keep an eye out, manage on what I've got, and perhaps even be creative. And you could just have quite a relaxed emotion about it all. And your actions mean that when you do see some toilet roll, so I did actually find some toilet roll yesterday, and I bought 8 rolls because that's quite a standard 1 or 2 week purchase, isn't it? And the result is then that there's plenty to go around. So remember, the circumstances can't be controlled, but our thoughts, our emotions, our actions, and our results can be. And that really affects other people. And how we respond is a real window into what's going on inside our hearts and our minds, and how we feel, and even our faith in God and what we believe the Bible says about everything. So remember, let the voices that influence you be the right voices. Don't keep listening to news endlessly just because you're kind of addicted to that fear factor. Don't keep scrolling through posts on Facebook. Don't listen to the people stood next to you at supermarket queue who say we're all going to go into lockdown, you know, tonight. Think about the facts and the circumstance we're in, and then make your decision how you feel, and try not to get influenced by those around you. Hello to everyone who's online at the moment. Good to see you. I think I see Ruth, Gillian, Bev, and a few other people as well. So hello. The second point is keep to a routine, or a new routine, as much as you can. So get up, get dressed, don't stay in your pajamas for 3 months. If you're working from home, try and segregate work from house stuff, try and have lunch breaks, coffee breaks, hi Bev, as you would normally. Adults, if you're on your own or with other adults, can you carry on doing some of the things you were doing before? So any kind of clubs or groups activities, have they gone online? Can you create something online? Can you continue your hobby that you were doing, your piano lesson or your craft by yourself? If you've got kids that you're looking after, can you put into place some kind of timetable or themes for your sanity? It doesn't have to be educational, but it might really help you to have a plan for each day, so it doesn't just turn into one endless rainy day that goes on forever. Exercise, it's really, really important that we continue to exercise. Some of you might still be able to go to a gym, and actually gyms are very, very quiet at the moment. So if you're only social distancing, I would say at the moment, with the right precautions, the gyms I've seen would be absolutely fine to use. But you can, of course, walk, jog, and you can just get out in your garden if you're isolated and you can't go out for walks or jogs, but keep up that exercise. And it's also an ideal chance to be in control of our eating. There's so many occasions in our lives that can jeopardize sometimes our healthy eating. Actually, apart from not being able to buy certain things at times, we are going to be in control of what we're eating for the next few weeks at least. And there is lots of fresh food available at the moment, as far as I can tell. So, meal plan, get as creative as you can with the items that you can find, and enjoy that you're actually in control and that you can eat really healthily and be really satisfied, and really try not to go the other way where you just see this as one kind of long sleepover and kind of treat, as it were. Because we need these endorphins from exercise and from eating well to counteract how being inside a lot might make us feel. And if you're a sociable person, it's going to be really, really important to keep in touch with people. Let's resurrect the phone call. Let's resurrect writing letters. Let's be thankful that we can do things like this, watch videos, join groups online. I mean, it's amazing, really, isn't it? If this had happened to us 50 years ago, we'd be in a completely different situation. And number 3 is having a growth mindset, not a fixed mindset. You might not feel that this is an opportunity for growth. You might be dreading it for lots of different reasons. You might be scared. You might be dreading the boredom. You might be dreading being isolated. But this time will pass, however we embrace it. This time will pass, and actually it seems like a long time at the moment, and we don't know how long it will be, but when we look back, it will be a short part of our lives. So definitely feel what you're feeling, but try to embrace some of the positives. It is a relatively short time. Think of what you can do and what you can learn in this time, and how it will shape your character and your relationships with others, not just what you can't do and what can't happen. Are there any projects you could start work on that you could even complete in this time? Could you give your house a makeover? Could you do some decluttering? Could you sort the garden out? There's lots of possibilities, and if you're restricted because you're looking after younger ones, then it's a real opportunity to build your relationship with them, and it might be testing at times, but it is also a really good opportunity. So what can you do in these times? What can you get excited about? And what can you do to build a more positive community? in your household and for those around you. So just a reminder then of those 3 points. Don't let others dictate your response. Keep to a routine as much as you can and have a growth mindset, not a fixed mindset. Even if you're feeling a bit rubbish about stuff, you'll be able to press through it and learn from it and move forward. So we've had to cancel one of our retreats. So we will be doing an online retreat in April. So that's April the 17th to the 19th. We will be having an online retreat, which is really exciting. And this is an opportunity for those who perhaps normally wouldn't be able to come on our retreats to experience them. So look out for that. That will be advertised very, very soon, and look forward to seeing some of you on it. And we also run our Healthy, Whole and Free course every few months anyway, which helps you overcome obstacles, break down barriers and find freedom in areas of emotional eating, overeating, yo-yo dieting, etc. And we've got another course starting the week commencing the 27th of April, so maybe it's a perfect opportunity to get involved with one of our courses too. Hope that's helpful. Do reach out to FitFish if you haven't got anywhere to reach out to, or if you just enjoy being part of FitFish, it'd be lovely to hear from you. So I'd love it if you could tap into the comments box if you're watching live, something that you got from this talk. If you're watching on replay, do the same, that would be brilliant. You can hashtag replay or just type it, or just simply say hello, give us a thumbs up, and I look forward to seeing you all soon in virtual reality. Okay, take care. Bye.